Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Saying that though, this is a really special one because I don't know if I was considered pro 10 plus years ago. I went through my hard drive and I thought, you know what? Rather than just casting the usual 1v1 players from of recent times, why don't we go back, find the oldest replay on my hard drive that I can find of me playing and see if I was any good. This replay is of me up in the top. I'll tell you when it's from in a second. Oh no, sorry, I'm not in the top. I'm down in the south with the red China tank. Yeah, myself. Evo Firehawk was the name I played under then, but it got actually cut off because the name was too long. Looks like we're in the same clan. Up in the top, we have the pink player with a China Nuke. This is Evo Johnny, so we're in the same clan. I can't even remember that we played in the same clan together. But this is basically... Otherwise, modern name is Sexiie. Changed his name at some point, or maybe he was called Sexiie back then, but just joined the clan under Sexiie. Basically, mates with DK Crazy. Both of those players are from Germany. Very, very good and solid players, pretty much throughout all of 0 Hour Times, basically. This replay is from August of 2013, so we're talking more than 10 years ago. So it's always good because I have no idea what happens in this game. I've never watched this replay in the last, probably since 10 years ago, since I saved it on my hard drive. I don't know if any of you had seen it, but I'm also remembering now. I used to do that quite a lot. Actually, we're on the original Tournament Desert. Can't remember which player I stole this off, but basically I stole it off someone. I think it might have been Big Size, actually, where I used to do a bunker there. Barracks there, and basically all your trucks and your dozer there is protected. You'd make a few battle masters, just leave them on kind of guard mode in different places, and you would 1v1 the battle masters of the nuke. The nuke battle masters are faster, so they can run around and stuff like that. So basically you have to make your base watertight. You have to just anticipate the nuke is going to be the more aggressive and just basically try and hold. You can mix in an outpost, and then from that point you can kind of push out because he would have wasted hopefully his first few units. And then you can kind of push out. But it looks like Sexiie is garrisoning the middle. You know, we're on the original Tournament Desert because the cars... I don't even know if Gentle was out 10 years ago. I think it was, but I'm not 100%. I think it was. I think I only made Evo Clan. Post the Gentle time period. I actually can't remember. So yeah, the thing is, Sexiie... Evo Johnny here has wasted his first few units. He's still killed a bit though, because I'm only ahead slightly in XP. But yeah, I'm recording this video September 2023, and this replay is from August of 2013. That is a very long time. Bit of a sloppy battle in the middle, just between some tank hunters. Battlemaster coming in from the back here from Sexiie. I think he's wasting a little bit too much here, though. And I've got a nice mix of units. Some on the flanks, some in the middle. So wherever he sends Battlemasters, they should be going down. Nuke is the stronger army here if played correct. Like if he gets onto Overlord GCMs and Nuke cannons, it becomes very, very difficult for the tank to deal with. I'm only building a prop just now, which I think is a bit late. But you could say, actually, it's probably better, like, kind of early to mid, to actually do some kind of a push before the Overlords come out. So maybe rushing the prop isn't the greatest. As you see, now the Overlords are out. Kills one of them, and he gets himself 200 XP, so he's ahead in XP now. Eliminates the GAT as well, gets the Tank Hunter. Flamer for me there. Probably trying to get that here to clear out some buildings. I think I've already cleared out that one, actually. And then maybe trying to get this war factory. But whilst this Overlord is roaming around, should be able to clear it up easily. But is Sexiie going to allow that Flamer to get into his base? Maybe so. One of the common strats nowadays is actually just to go mass ECMs, disable the anti-air, which are the GATs, and then go into helixes from that point. It's quite expensive and quite slow for tank to do that. It's difficult. Whatever you do as a tank, it's gonna be difficult. But getting a bit of a blob like this, getting the horde bonus on the Battle Masters, gives you an okay chance against Overlords before enough nuke cannons and Overlords himself can get out. It's putting pressure now on Sexie's front. But clear that, it's going to be a real load of XP and leave Sexie's base wide open then. You can put those tank hunters inside of those buildings. Send them a dozer forward. Traditionally, you would drop a supply there first because those crates are closer than these ones over here. Weird seeing Tournament Desert nowadays. I mean, so far so good. That looks pretty solid for me. Maybe there's a few things people will do different now, like that Lotus is not capturing that oil, but hopefully now I've gone back to base to build that. Hopefully I would realize. There is something I didn't know back then that I do know now, which you can press Control and H and it will select your hero automatically. Nowadays, I'm pretty much pressing that every single day. Sexie's going to get inside of that, which is going to be bad. Preemptively shooting it down. Sexie's only collected on one truck there. He hasn't got subliminal messaging, which is something I recommend every player should be getting nowadays. Overlord there getting disabled. Sexie's inside of there now and got some veterancy on there as well. He's stopping the flamer. Yeah, he's stopping the flamer, which is bad. And now I'm going into probably a Helix. I need to get that gap on the Lotus. Sexie now pushing out with 3 Overlords and an ECM. See, despite a good start there, and I think I actually played it well so far in this 10-year-old replay, still, these rock up and it still goes south very, very quick. He's only got one gap there, though, so if I can take that out and squeeze the Helix out, but it's going to be a while probably before that Helix comes out. And the nuke support powers are better because he gets a nuke carpet at level 3, whereas my carpet is not until later. And he gets veterancy a lot quicker as well. So this is very bad, actually, for me at the minute, losing these Battle Masters. But Sexiie definitely should be getting subliminal messaging. I've managed to get that flamer. Is that the same flamer from before? Might be the same one, actually. Managed to get a supply there. He is killing my front supply. Helix now comes out for me. Lotus coming into Sexie's base as well. So it's a bit of a base trade, actually. But that Helix is in danger of going down. Yeah, that's actually very, very bad. Managing to capture a war factory. It's not going to be a Boy Cassell, unfortunately for me. I think I've hunted him, actually. No, I haven't hunted him. He's got a dozer here. He definitely should be getting a CC, though. But his base is looking a little bit empty. I wiped out that supply as well. And now he's actually going back, maybe realizing I've got a lot of ECMs. ECMs are very mobile, can keep up with the Overlords and the ECMs there. And I could probably disable that entire army with those ECMs. So was I any good 10 plus years ago? So far, it's actually looking pretty solid, if I may say so myself. Maybe there's a few things I could have done better and could have done differently in this particular match. Maybe build orders would change now. Did I not make a prop fast enough? And would that army nowadays just be pure ECMs? Well, maybe like it would be like 2 Battle Masters and mostly ECMs. But Sexiie definitely should have a CC by now. He's building one now, but am I going to be able to go into his base and base trade him before that gets any damage off? Am I just going to completely ignore this and actually go for the base trade? If that ECM goes over there now, it can disable that dozer before it builds. So he could kill my CC there. Am I going to go back and deal with it? I think all of them ECMs can deal with it, but I'm probably going to lose my CC first. Overlord there for Sexiie gets picked off. Mind Drop comes in and stopping my army from going back. I think I'm a bit indecisive with that army. Honestly, don't know quite what I'm doing with that army. And capturing my oil back that apparently Sexiie has taken for himself. Artillery coming in. It's going to be on that position. The problem with doing the box is going to cause loads of damage. War Factory nearly goes down as well. Sexie's actually got a barracks in my base. He's trying to escape with that dozer. But do I have a Helix out? I do. It's doing nothing currently. I don't... Oh, I do have the autoloader upgrade. Carpet Bomb comes in. I should have just kept going north then rather than press X. X actually hurt me more so because it killed like 3 tanks or 4 tanks. I seem to still be in the game, and that's with an airfield. I'm building a barracks here. I didn't realize this game was going to be so intense. I thought it was just going to be a walkover. I thought usually back then I would save replays if I just perform exceptionally well and just wipe out someone. But I didn't actually realize this was going to be a base trade situation, and like literally I'm running on empty here. I need to get a building place down, otherwise that is going to... Okay, luckily I'm doing it. I'm aware of the situation. This is pretty intense. Yeah, so he's lost that dozer and only placed that. So if I can chase that now with the licks, I might still be able to just fight that army. I need to place a building fast. Yeah, I've placed one. I think I cancelled that and got the 1,000 back, but I might just be able to fight that army. Just disable it all and come in with the licks. I think I can disable that. Okay, moving in now for the big disable. I think if this ECM micro is better, I'm disabling all of that. Yeah, the Helix should be able to come in and just finish this off now. He's still got 2 GATs. But that Helix now can finish off all of this for free, and I think I have done it. That should be building, so I think I'm a bit faster nowadays. I think I'm a bit slow. I actually think I even left it a bit too close there, but that army now getting wiped out. He's coming in with GATs down the side. Technically, he can still win if this dozer doesn't do something, but... I am just a bit, like, plodding along, it feels like. Just slow. Like, that power, in my opinion, should have been built. Unless I'm scared of a Lotus. Wait, that's my Lotus, isn't it? Yeah, that's my Lotus. Okay, so the only reason you wouldn't want to finish a building... Oh, see, he got the cancel there, I think. That's really, really sloppy, that is, from me. So I think nowadays I'm a bit quicker, a bit better in multitasking and stuff, but otherwise I think this was a solid performance. And look, like, even now he's like getting dangerously close. Why am I not moving that dozer around? I don't know, but I managed to finish him off with the licks around the back. That was actually quite intense. I didn't realize that was actually going to go that close and that be that epic. I just thought we'd see how did I perform 10+ years ago. August 2013. It's kind of crazy I've been playing it solidly that long. And I was even playing it before that, by the way. That was just the most recent one I had. Sorry, the latest one. Not the latest, the oldest one on my hard drive. That was just the oldest one. But I was playing before that, like 2012, 2011, I started properly. But I was playing ages before that as well, because I had a big break in between. Like late 2000s, I think I was playing maybe CNC3, Kane's Wrath mainly, and probably Counter-Strike and other games. But I did play originally probably when I was 13 years old, when the game came out, 0 in 2003. But there was like on and off and stuff like that. I wish I could add all my games up and see how many games I played in total across Game Ranger, Radmin, and all the other stuff, because it would be very, very interesting. And how many hours I've invested in it. It's probably like a good 10,000-15,000 hours or something absolutely crazy, and over 100,000 games, something like that. Anyway, GG, well played. Let me know what you thought of this. Do you like me digging out old replays? Is there any other replays you want me to dig out and see how they performed, maybe like back in 2005 or something? I can probably find some super old replays if you're interested to see how the strats and maps and all that kind of stuff has changed over the years. Let me know. GG, well played, and I'll see you in the next one.